Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Dwarven Architect, and I figured I'd just do this tutorial just if you want to kind of separate your audio if you're on Discord, or you want to record and you want to chat to your mates or something like that. You want more control of your audio. The background here is from Phantom Thread with Daniel Day-Lewis, one of my favourite films. So the two programs you're going to need are OBS and Voicemeeter Banana, which is free software. So when you get into Voicemeeter, you've got A1, A2 and A3 here. So A1 I have set to my headset, and A2 I have set to my speakers. So you'll notice this is selected here. So Voicemeeter Val, if I right click here, go to sound settings, that is what I've got set here. Which means that if I click A2, anything on the desktop, YouTube, games, stuff like that, will now come out of both my headset and my speakers. Or I could just have my speakers, or I could have none. Now, in terms of once you've set this up this way, if you turn your computer off and turn it back on again, you will get no sound until you open up this program. So that's just a little bit extra step that you have to do, but it is worth it. If we then go to Discord and we go into settings and voice and video, I have my headset set as my input device and Voicemeeter set as my Voicemeeter aux set as my exit. So if I do a let's check, and just pull my mic out on my headset, so while I'm talking, you'll notice on here that this is now going up, and that's our Discord channel. Whereas if I go here and play this, whilst I'm talking, both are going to be running through here. Okay, so that's how that works. So then what we do is we go over to OBS. You want to go down to settings, you want to go to output, switch this to advanced and go to recording. Set where you want it to go, set this to MP4 and click audio track 1, 2, 3 or however many tracks or devices you want. I generally have 3. Click apply, click OK. Then you want to go down to here, click plus, audio output. I'm going to call this Discord. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to Voicemeeter aux input, because that is what we've got Discord set up as. I'm going to click OK. Then we're going to click plus, audio output. I'm going to call this desktop. And we're going to call this Voicemeeter input, because that's what we had our sound set up. So you'll notice Discord is going, our desktop isn't going yet, and I've muted the other two. And you want to go, and find out what you want audio input capture. I'm going to call this mic, and I'm going to find my microphone, which is microphone here. And you'll notice then that both of them are going, and then what you want to do is click on one of the setting icons down here, you go to advanced audio properties. Slide along a little bit and untick all these boxes here. These are essentially OBS creating the audio layers for your edit. So if we go to desktop, I want that as a 1, I want Discord as 2, and I want mic as 3. If I wanted to overlay them into one track, I can do. So now, of course, if I then click play on here, desktop, Discord and my microphone are all going to be going. So what I can do is click start recording. It's going to ask me because I don't have any video sources, which I don't want, but you can stream your desktop through here, and click yes. I'm going to record, so for example watching a bit of me run away from a troll of quite a few grey dwarfs on my upcoming episode on Valheim, which is a brilliant game, and for its price it's well worth it. So if I just pause this, and we'll stop this, go back to this, and we're just going to stop recording at about 24 seconds. So then if I go to my editing software, which is DaVinci Resolve, or any editing software that you use, it's now in the folder I selected it. So if I click open, if I drag this in, you'll notice that the audio files are slightly different. So for example, if I mute these two, I have my desktop. These are going to be very similar. I'm going to record. So for example, that's my Discord, and then a bit of me run away from that is my main mic. Now, how I record my recording setup is I have a separate camera. I use a DJI Osmo Action, and before each record I will clap, and what that'll do is it'll create a spike on the audio channel. Now the reason I do all three here is because I'm not putting my Razer as an input on this same track. On the Discord track it's only picking up my friends, it's not picking up me. So if you don't do the mic import, it's going to be very hard for you to sync up to the clap. So what I would do is I would trim here about a frame just before the clap. I would then bring in the NVIDIA footage of the recording. That'll have two layers. It'll have the desktop overlaid with Discord, and it'll have my microphone. I will then sync that up. I will then bring in the camera footage and do the same, and I'll align it how I want it. But this way it gives me complete control, because I don't need, for example, if I want to cut out a friend because he's being a bit annoying or he's eating or something like that, or I want to change the levels, I can do. And that's essentially how you separate your audio from Discord, game and desktop, and I hope that's been helpful. Thank you. I hope you like and subscribe to the channel. It's a new thing for me. It's been a long time since I've done any form of video editing.